Shalom, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS, who rule well, who teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect, Yahweh Ratazar. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So this is a quick M.O.T.B update, alright? The RFID micro C-HIP technology, right? Which is the mark of the beast spoken of within the book of Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 on down, alright? We've broken that down so many times, okay? So I got an article from the peoplesvoice.tv, recent, put up on the 5th of August 2025. All right. And yeah, a cashless society is what the nobility of E, these Amalekites, right, these small hatters, man. You know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, these Jewish international banking families, right? They want to usher in that, okay, which will replace this current system, this FRN, the greenback dollar, all right? So this devil is developing this prison planet via artificial intelligence interface, all right? That's the reason why you had Donald Trump signing the Genius Act, okay? And he wants to regulate everybody's medical records, man. So yeah, man, the writing's on the wall, all right? The dystopian future is what they're planning. That's what's coming. So Mexico mandates, you know who, biometric digital ID with iris and fingerprint data for entire population. See that? And the president or prime minister of Mexico is a small hatter. It's a woman. Forget her name. All right. Biometric going into body measurement. All right. You see that? And I can't stand this guy, man. Messing with the apple cider vinegar, man. Mexico has officially made biometric digital ID mandatory for all citizens, bringing to life a system long pushed by you know who and the you know what. What was once a fringe proposal by global elites is now federal law. Every Mexican is now required to submit their face, fingerprints, and iris data into a centralized digital identity platform, whether they consent or not. Yes, whether they agree or not, they have to do it. All right. Scripture talks about woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. Okay. You see. And I'll put the link to this article in the description box below. I won't read the whole thing. All right. It says the overhaul reflects the you know who's blueprint for global digital ID infrastructure. For years, the forum has promoted digital identity systems as essential tools for those who wish to continue participating in society. All right. And you know what Revelation 13 verse 16 means on down, right? If you don't take that seal, you're going to be basically excommunicated from society. You won't be able to buy and sell and operate and function, you know, within this new world of building. Okay. And of course, I got to be evasive and, you know, not say certain words like, you know, worldly, you know, things like that. All right. Not even my man's name, Gil. You know, I got to do that to get around this algorithm. All right. So yeah. For years, the forum has promoted digital identity systems as essential tools for those who wish to continue, yeah, arguing they are necessary for access to financial services, healthcare, travel, and civil rights. So, in you know what's documents and panels, digital ID is often framed as a solution to social inclusion, but privacy advocates warn that these systems pave the way for unprecedented population surveillance and centralized control. That's it. That's what they want. Complete and utter control over everyone, what they're doing, where they are, the money they have. You're gonna be basically a robot to them. Right? Especially if you consent and take the seat. Mexican President, that's it, Claudia Sheinbaum, small hatter, has expressed support for digital transformation in previous international forums, and several officials tied to Mexico's tech and governance sectors that have connections to you know what initiatives. The Digital Transformation Agency, now overseeing implementation of the CURP overhaul, has adopted similar language and priorities to you know what digital governance programs. All right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so these gutter rats, these small hatters, these JJs, right? They run the world, man. So it's no coincidence that they're pushing this under her, under President Claudia Sheinbaum. Alright? Let's get the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. You know the scriptures. Just bear with me as it loads up. Uh, Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision, which is the prophecies, is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. and not lie, and it's happening right now. It's not lying, man. Okay. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see. So these prophecies are no longer being withheld. Times are accelerating, man. The Lord is shortening the days for the elect's sake. See, all these prophecies are written in the book of life, the Holy Bible. All right, not in no Quran. You see. Let's go from there to the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. And it reads, "Now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, the Bible, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever." Okay, we're approaching that time, man. All right. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10, the words of Yahushua, it's in red. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." Okay. So yeah, the non-elect will, basically fold under pressure. They will take that digital all, and they will ultimately be destroyed, man. Okay, the hour of temptation is coming to try everyone on earth, man. Okay. And of course, if you're not an Israelite, you ain't gonna make it anyway. Only the elect of the nation of Israel will make it. All right. Let's go from there to the 14th chapter of the same book. We'll go to verse 8. And it reads, "And there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand." Right? The beast is the pagan Western Roman Empire. The splitting image of that beast is America, Babylon the Great. The image is Esau's, likeness, all right, of his authority, through his politics, right, through his religion, his military industrial complex. Okay. America's that shadow of Egypt, man, spiritually Egypt. Egypt means bondage. Okay, and these elites want everyone under bondage, subject under their control. And by doing that, they want to embed everybody with a sea hip inside of all the flesh of human beings. Okay. Verse 10. "The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." And that Lamb's Yahushai. Okay. So this is the penalty for taking out the rice, man. Alright. 11. "And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up for ever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name." 12. "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahushai." Okay, and the elect of the Israelites were given that spiritual gift. Okay. So yeah, things are certainly winding down. You know who has been the major funder and promoter of biometric identity systems, that's right. Even in developing countries through that foundation, Maxine's and stuff, Alliance. Alright. So with that, we say all praise, glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahshai, and shalom to the elect.